Hi, everyone, and welcome to Closet Conversations. I think we're at episode 18 now. It'll be marked. And here we are. I mean, we're getting up there. We're getting up there. Um, this week, I want to talk to you about, you know, when you get overwhelmed with certain things. I mean, it might be in your closet. For me, it's in my closet right now. But it might be many other things in your life even, and when you see yourself falling into different patterns and how you try to fix it and stuff like that, because that's what's going on with me. And I share what I'm going through, because in an effort to be transparent, that's how we do. So if you're new here, I'm Gianna. I'm your closet conversationalist. I put out videos on Mondays and Fridays. On Fridays is Closet Conversations. On Mondays is Mommy Mondays. I'm a little behind on Mommy Mondays right now, but I intend to catch up. And if you like that sort of content, because in Closet Conversations we talk about fashion, art, and we parlay into just about anything that you do when you're having a natural conversation. And if you like that sort of a thing, if you like to be chatty or listen to someone chatty, go ahead and subscribe. Turn on the bell so you're notified when I put out new videos. If you like this video, please click the thumbs up sign. And if you think that there's someone who would enjoy this content or should join the conversation, please go ahead and share this with them so that they can get chatty with me in the comments as well. I do rely on your comments to know which direction to go in the show and to know what you like, what you don't like, what's working, what's not working. So it really does help me if you comment. Besides the fact that it gives me more engagement, which means more people get to see the video. So if you don't mind, go ahead and like and share and comment and do all those fancy things that make the algorithm boost my post, And here we go now. So if you see behind me, you've seen I'm getting there. I really am getting there. Not fast enough though. And I'm someone that I'm like super impatient, and I like to get there a year ago, a few years ago, and I'm not there yet. And so it's really killing me at this point. I feel like the momentum is just so slow. I feel like I might have to call in like Declutter Jamaica or somebody. The only thing is that I don't want to overwhelm them like I've been overwhelmed. And what I'm at now is like I'm getting to the close part of all this situation. And over the years, I have changed weights and sizes quite a bit. Quite a bit. So, I can't even blame my baby. I had a baby a year and a half ago. I can't even blame him because I didn't even decide to wear maternity clothes during that time. I think maybe I sized up like 2 pants or something. And I did buy a few maternity shirts, but when I say a few, maybe like a week's worth. And then I just rotated them because I didn't really go anywhere during my pregnancy, especially because it was COVID time and I had I was really sick during the pregnancy. So I didn't go anywhere. So it's not really him that makes me have these clothes. I have these clothes from my own, either yo-yoing because my weight fluctuates as much as it does. Or like, yeah, pretty much that. Well, also the issue is that I lost a lot of weight, like maybe 10 years ago, 12 years ago. And I've not gotten rid of those clothes. And as I've inched back up, I've not gotten rid of those clothes. So the only clothes I've actually gotten rid of in the past, say, 20 years is when I was probably at my highest weight for like a few years. Those clothes I had given away when I lost all the weight. But then after I lost all the weight and got the skinny girl clothes, basically, the skinny girl clothes I kept because every time I inched up, I was like, oh, I'm going to go back down. So then I kept those, and then I kept whatever the next increment was, and I kept and I kept and I kept. So now I've learned my lesson. And even though some things, very few things, might be too big for me now because of, like, you know, the little fluctuations, I don't want to get rid of those just in case I fluctuate again. And I don't want to get rid of, like, you know, everything in between. I don't want to get rid of these things. Like, I spend good money on my clothes, or I'm gifted really nice pieces from designers. Especially because of the plus size model thing. You know, when you get something nice, one, you appreciate it, and two, if it looks really nice on you, you really want to keep it. So then what happens is you get an overflow in your closet, like me, and I need to, well, one, I want to declutter. Two, I need to be so streamlined so that it's easy for me to get ready when I'm going out, easy to grab a bag, see, now I can see everything, easy to grab my shoes. I showed you in my closet tour. I want to be such a cinch to get ready that I really do need to streamline my clothes. Nothing is more frustrating than pulling for something that you think you can wear and it doesn't fit. Like, it's actually ridiculous. And then you have it taking up good closet space for in my situation, good real estate in my closet, because I have more things that could be there than something hanging, taking up the space that can't fit me, that I can't use. It doesn't go there. But then I also have suitcases upon suitcases of clothes that either didn't fit or went out of my taste or style, that I just kind of folded up because I said, you know what, I'm going to revisit these because everything comes back around, because I'm that kind of a fashion person. So when you have that and you're in the predicament that I'm in, it's like, what do I do now? Do I go through everything in here, separate out what doesn't work for me now, go through everything in the clothes, in the suitcases, and sort through those as well? Like, what do I do? Do I then try on all those to see what might fit now and do a rotation? And after doing all of this while renovating and organizing and realizing that now I have to go figure something else out, I don't know what to do, guys. Oh, by the way, I'm supposed to tell you where everything's from, remember. So my earrings are Christina Project Jewelry. She is it's KB Jewels. She is a jewelry designer here in Jamaica. These are her hammered brass earrings. It's really a dress that I have on. Let me see even if I stand up, I don't know if you're gonna end up seeing it well. It's Tasha and TNT Fashions. TNT Fashions, we love them. They do for all sizes. So no matter how small you are, no matter how large you are, you can find something from TNT. They're also Jamaican made. Bracelets are all the original Arm Candy, every single one of them. So that's made by me. And my ring is Rev Jewelry from years and years and years ago. You can't see my shoes, but I have on red rose Bridget sandals. And yeah, so that's an update on what I'm wearing. So I want you guys to weigh in the comments on what should I do. Do I try on everything that's in the suitcases to see if I can rotate stuff out? And do I try on everything in the closet to free up valuable real estate? And then do I just do a swap? Do I start to just shed? But then how do you decide what to shed? These are real questions, guys, and I really do need your help. So what do you decide to shed? Like, if you say, okay, no, you really do need to get rid of some things because you really don't have the space, not in storage, not in your closet. How do I decide what goes and what stays? Like, especially if I'm someone who I see clothing and fashion as an investment and as cyclical, so I like to pull back on it. So then what do? Like, I know people who just clear out, and then they say, well, whenever I'm that size again, or whenever this comes back around in fashion again, I'll just buy a new one. I've never been that person. I have never been that person. Even if I'll buy more on top of it at that time, I don't believe in throwing away what I already have if it's still good. I don't. Now, have I given away clothes over the years? Yes. And a lot, actually. And it was really easy. I don't know if it was easy or if it was forced. But when my aunt was alive, she made it her duty to give away things all the time to people all the time. So she would come through and like be like, okay, what are you using? What are you not using? What do you need? What don't you need? I have some plus size women in my constituency that can use some of these things. I can send them there. I can send them to this place. This place had a fire. They need clothes. You understand? So she would kind of garner the things and make it easy. I don't know if it was ever easy. I keep saying easy, but it wasn't easy. It was just like, kind of like, okay, she reminds you of your duty and she kind of guilts you into it. You have so much. People are in need. You gotta share. And I don't mind that. I don't. But I don't know these people anymore, one. And that's not really a good excuse because I could find where to give my things. But I don't know what I want to give. Like, she made it like such a, like, okay, that not fit you, okay, gone type of deal, where you don't even have time to remember or think about it, and then it's just like, whatever, you've been living without it for so long that, it's not like you miss it. But now I'm remembering some stuff that I missed because I'm back to that size where all that stuff I gave away, I'm like, damn, I really did have this really nice dress. And I was even in the paper in it one time. Where is that dress? Oh, yeah, I give it away. You understand? So, I don't know. Tell me what to do. I really need help. I need help. I need comfort. I need solace. Solace? I don't know. Condolences? I don't know. I need it all. I need everything. So, also this week, when I was, to distract myself from this issue with the clothing, I decided to focus on things that I have. And I don't know if I shared with you on this channel, that I'm always going through and finding too many of things. Too many one item that I have too many of. And I reach a point where I realize that I definitely have a problem. Like, okay, so what do they say about a problem? Knowing is half the battle, right? You can't do anything about the problem until you know you have a problem. So I have a problem. So I don't know if I've shown you these. Have I shown you these? Tell me in the comments if I've shown you these, because I don't remember if I did in any of the episodes. But so these are pill cases. So this is actually two. I had to buy them separately. They don't come together. But I guess it's to make me feel like I really don't have that many. So you can put pills inside a bigger pill, right? And you can put Band-Aids and all sorts of bigger things inside this pill, but you know that it's medicine, right? So that's two. Then I have this one that I showed you earlier. It says Happy Pills, right? But you put medicine in this one too. It's a zip around case. And it has a pill box that this one seems to be based on, hang on. This one seems to be based on the days of the week. So it has letters. Can you see the letters? Yeah. Wednesday, Thursday, Monday, Sunday. I don't know. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And I guess the X is for, I don't know, extra? So, yeah. So this is a pill case that comes in there. Nice, compact for your bag. It's so cool, everybody can use something like this just to travel with, just to make life easier. Fine, it's convenient. And then you have another one, right? And you say, okay, well, this one is different because it has, ooh, this one is gross because it has some pill that like expired in there. But yeah, it has 3 bottles like this, identical bottles that you put stuff in, right? This one needs cleaning out though because 2 of them, all of them seem like something was in there and didn't get cleaned out, right? So this is by Coach. It's a little pill case, right? I used to use it like 20 years ago. I'm certain of it. And I don't use it anymore. I think those pills might be 20 years old that are stuck in it. But here goes. Right? So there's that. So you say, okay, fine. It's different from this one. So it's like you're not so bad anymore. And then you find this one and you're like, but what are you doing? So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And listen, this is just what I could find because I know I have this in like multiple colors. So then you say, okay, stop. Stop it right now. Stop it. So this one, which is very pretty by the way, but that doesn't mean anything. This one has the same bottles but clear, right? All of them look like I've used them, thank God. But why do I need so many? The answer is I don't. I'm trying to figure out if it's that I forget that I have them, or like, do I see like a cuter version of the same thing and I say, oh, but this one's cuter and it's new, shiny and new. Do I get it? Like, what am I doing? What am I actually doing with my life? So we know I'm not doing this anymore though. We've discussed this ad nauseum on this channel. We're not doing this anymore. But I wanted to talk to you about that because I feel like, well, I guess it's part of healing myself is figuring out that I have the problem and that I had the problem and that I've been just not addressing it, right? So I also found this box that I really want to run through really fast because this box is a box from Things Jamaican. A lot of people do not know that my grandfather, Peter Fakuri, founded Things Jamaica. I don't know if he founded it or he was just the first manager of it or he was charged with starting it because he was also charged with like buying Devon House on behalf of the government. And if you know that Things Jamaican is housed at Devon House as well. So my aunt that passed away is the one that used to tell me the stories because he used to pick her up from school at Immaculate and take her there to Devon House when he was doing all that stuff. So it was Edward Siaga that charged him with doing that. And it was just kind of preserving our culture. And if you fast forward down to me, I am very, very proud of the Jamaican culture and I appreciate it beyond measure and I love being involved in it. I do have the affinity to the craft side of it, the artisan side of it, because I think that those stories aren't told well enough. I don't think the artisans are respected enough and their work is respected enough, especially in recent years when you can go into many craft markets and it's not actually Jamaican items being offered in those markets. So you'd have to find more elevated stores, markets, events to find the people who are really still preserving our culture by doing things by hand here. Now, I think when I was like in high school, I decided that I didn't like how inside of the box they say it was just regular wood. It was fine. But you know, when you're a creative, you just say, oh, you know, I don't like that. I'm going to change it. So I put this, but this didn't hold up well at all. It looks very cheesy and cheap now, and it's all coming off. It's not a good look. We're going to have to peel it off. I'm going to peel it right off. Watch. Anyhow, inside though, I have some really interesting things that I thought I'd go over with you really, really quickly. These earrings were from my grandmother who passed away. don't know if you can see them. They're yellow. They're very 50s clip-ons. I love them. I should try them on for you. My gosh, is it gonna be that kind of a show? Might as well. But I don't have much time because I've been chatting away already. All right, so here we go. Here we go now. Aren't they fun? They're so fun. I love them. Right, so they were from my grandmother. These I actually thrifted, I think, when I was younger, much younger. So they are another very vintage style look. What do you think of these? I don't know. They're different for sure. I like the colors and they look expensive. They're clip-ons as well. But I don't know, they kind of have a what do you think of these? Let me know in the comments. Okay. I also have, oh, these were my aunt's. Auntie Shahini had these earrings. Okay, so fun fact about Auntie Shahini, she, from I was a young girl, she had the earring holes. She used to love earrings, and she'd wear the heaviest earrings. And so the holes in her ears were like all the way down. So she had to be wearing clip-ons from early. And these were actually hers, and these match my dress right now. Let me see. Ooh, baby. These are hot. And they match my dress. Right. No, I like them with the hair behind. Yeah. What do you think of these? These are fantastic. This is real vintage, guys. I remember her wearing these when I was a child. I'm not aging myself, am I? But yeah. Let's not pretend like I'm young. And then I was wondering where this was. This was also from my grandmother. This is a scarf ring. I was wondering, because remember I just bought that stole the other day, and I was wondering if I could put a scarf ring on it. So I'll show you how that works, I guess, in another episode, but at least I found it because I did not know where it was. And here I have a guitar pick. I actually use these. You know, it was a friend of mine who gave this to me. He used it for the guitar, I guess. But I use it to open my Pandora bracelets. I did promise you a collection video on that. Maybe I'll do that next week. So you can see my collections and how my bracelets are set up and see how I open it with this. Because if you know Pandora, you know it's hard to open. Just a collection of safety pins. And this is like one of those things, you know, when you want to double up pearls and stuff, long necklaces, you use this, you open it. Oh, how does it go? Yeah. So this is sterling silver, but you double, I don't have a pearl handy. I'll have to show you that in that same Pandora video. I'll put it together. But basically it's used to double it, and you use it as a clasp if the necklace itself doesn't have a clasp, because you know some of them are long that don't have clasps. So, but if you want to double it, you use this to make a clasp. So I will put that aside to show you. All of these will be in the next video then. And what else is here? Just more earrings, it would seem. More vintage earrings. And what else? And yeah, these were my grandmother's as well. I don't know if you can see. There. Right? Okay. Yeah. And a stone from something, you know, just nicks and knacks in this box. So yeah, oh, look at this. I had this from high school. Oh my God. I have to show you this. If I can get it out. So this is a sterling silver ear climber. And ear climbers are back now, isn't it? So this is a guy climbing the ear. So you'd wear it, how I wore it in high school was put it on this part of the ear. Can I get it on? Oh gosh. I don't know if I can get it on, guys. I think I got it on. Oh. There. So you see him like climbing. I don't know. How does it look? So weird. Anyway, that's it for this week's Closet Conversation. Thank you for joining me. Please let me know in the comments all the answers to my questions that I gave you. Thanks so much for joining me. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. Please share. Please subscribe. Please turn on the bell to be notified when I put up new videos. And you have a great, great week. Thanks, guys.